to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their gilt rings. Right, the bouncer's gilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We're here at the Brentwood Centre. It's top tier resilience. I'm joined for the first time in a while by Mr. Jordan Purkiss. How are you, Jordan?
Very well, Joe. You?
I'm very well, thank you. We're acting like we haven't been speaking all night, but hey ho, it's the first time I've been back here, probably the first time since you've been back here, since the last top tier show. Obviously, it didn't go your way that night. First of all, a bit weird coming back here.
No, listen, it's one of them things, isn't it? It's the sport that we're in. But I was here, happy that John's putting on another good show, and then I'm on the next one. So yeah, good.
We will talk about that in a minute, but I will have to take you back to the last time out in June, I think it was. First of all, how did you feel? Because I know in the ring you was gutted. Like, it was such a warrior's performance from yourself, and I'm sure in the long run you will gain so much from that. But how did you feel just the day after, during the fight?
During, and not really, didn't feel nothing. I just thought, well, I want to finish the fight. I can claw it back. I know I can do what I need to do. I know the later rounds I usually come on stronger. So I just thought I had that in there, but unfortunately with the cut, and I said to Will, please let me continue. He's like, I ain't doing that. Your mum's here, and I want you to fight again. So I respect the decision. We've come together, and I understand that probably for the best, but just hard pill to swallow.
In hindsight, though, obviously for the benefit of your career long term, kind of spoken to Will, as you say there. Good thing though, really take you out.
Yeah, no, 100% not, because it's my own fault that I want to try and finish the fight. But yeah, like, lots can take from it, and obviously you still got to bear in mind I've only had 7 fights. That was his 29th, but barring that, it doesn't matter. I fought people with more experience anyway. It's just I just got to get back in there and do it all again.
The day before your fight, you actually said, I made the weight quite easily, you want to go down, and speaking to you off camera, that looks the way you are going. You're now going to be fighting the weight below? Yeah,
100%. Yeah, Superfly. Wanted to fight titles for that at the beginning, but we got made at bantamweight, obviously, with the Ryan Walker fight, and then we just continued from there. But now I've got the opportunity to go back down, and that's what I want to do.
Is this the weight where you believe you'll be strongest at, where you can kind of be the bully, you can be the experienced one in there? Yeah,
100%. Even as amateurs, I was... whenever I'd go up in weight, I did win titles at 54 and then 56, but for me, it was 52s was where I was strongest. I'd done the most and I won the most titles, so I want to do that as a pro and then go back to bantamweight after.
So you did mention it earlier on in the interview, but you're looking to get back here. I think Johnny Clark's doing a show in December, and then straight back into big fights for you?
Yeah, then as soon as we get that one out of the way, hopefully be for 8 rounds or 10 rounds, and then in February we'll do another one here and get to go for a title game.
As far as the eye goes, if anyone hasn't seen, I will put it up on the screen as well. All cleared and kind of quite straightforward recovery time?
Yeah, no, that's it. It was six weeks that I wasn't allowed to do anything. I was having quite a bit of pain, like in the nerve endings and things like that. But everything's healed up. I've been back to the doctors twice. I've got it all signed off. I've got my licence for the new year, and yeah, ready to go.
How much do you think you took from that loss?
A lot. There's a lot of things that I should have done differently, and because I'd never been knocked down before, I didn't know how to deal with that situation. I should have held on, or I should have tried and abide myself. But in my head, it was always, you've seen people get knocked down and not throw back and get stopped. So I didn't want to be stopped. So I thought if I fight with it, it was wrong. But I've learned from that, and I'll take a lot from it. And bear in mind how many fights he had, when we was actually fighting and trading, you couldn't really tell the difference. So going forward, I can't wait for the next ones.
Do you think we'll see a new Jordan Purkiss?
Yeah, definitely. You're going to see... yeah.
Lee and in the background again.
But yeah, no, we'll definitely see a better me, a more improved and more focused. Yeah, obviously. But yeah, if we're going forward, it'll be a different me, but a better me.
A better you equals more titles?
Yeah, without foul. I'm not finished. I want more titles. I don't necessarily to go past the British level. I want to get a British title before I do anything. So even if I have to do Southern Area and English again, I'll do that, and then hopefully I'll get my British, and then I can go on.
Excellent. Jordan, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV. We'll catch up properly when you start camp and get an opponent locked in for, I think it's the first weekend of December, but I'll let Johnny Clark announce that. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, just thank you to everyone that continued to support me, continued to be there for me, and thank you to all my sponsors.
Jordan Purkiss, thank you very much, mate.
You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,